paliwanag na ho ni Atty. Torion kung ano ho ba yung ginawa ng mga taga Mindanaoan lawyers. So ito, pasok.
So let's bring in one of those challenging her ouster. We've got with us tonight lawyer Israelito Torion. Welcome back to the big story. Attorney Torion, good to see you again.
Bakit ngumingiti ka? Ikaw babaeng nakapula. Anong ibig mo sabihin yung pagngiti mong yan? Hindi ko kursunada yung pagngiti mong yan, ha? Biro lang. Maganda pa naman yung asawa ni Atty. Torion. Hanggang ngumiti ng ganyan. Baka kurut-kurutin siya Atty. Torion ng asawa niya.
Hello, good evening ladies. Good evening to the viewers of this popular TV station. Thank you for inviting me again.
Good evening. Iba naman topic natin tonight. Okay, first of all, why don't you give us the backstory here? How did this group, we're talking about the impeachment petition that you filed yesterday, or the other day, sorry, Feb 18. Tell us the story. How did this group of 29 Mindanaoan lawyers come to be and who initiated it?
29 Mindanaoan lawyers ang nagpetition sa Supreme Court. Naku po, malupit itong mga lawyers na to. Tapos may iba pang kasama. Mas malupit pa yung mga kasama. Pakinggan natin si Atty. Torion.
Well, actually, when I watched the news about the filing of the impeachment complaint in the Senate by the House of Representatives, I am a law dean and a law teacher. So I noticed that the
take note, ladies, this is a law dean. Hindi lang ho ito yung pipitsugin lawyer na katulad ni Libayan. Ito po ay dean. Dean po ito ng isang universidad. At itong universidad na ito, may 100% na passing sa bar exam ng pag-aabogasya. So, ibig sabihin, talagang malupit po itong dean na ito. Di ba? Tuloy.
impeachment complaint was really prepared in a rush, in a blitzkrieg fashion, all in the last day of the session, congressional session, and last minute, literally. And I noticed that there was no proper verification that was conducted, because I know that impeachment process is supposedly a solemn process, and it is not merely a numbers game, and it is supposedly bound by stringent procedural requirements. But all these were not followed by the House of Representatives. Instead, they rushed the complaint. And that is why I decided, I discussed it with my associates, and I have, good constitutionalist in my small law firm, and we crafted an impeachment complaint, and I showed it to Attorney Martin Delgra, who is the lawyer of President Rodrigo Duterte, and I also showed it to Attorney James Reserva via Messenger, who is a known practitioner also in in Butuan, and other friend lawyers such as Attorney Luna and the Vice Mayor also of Davao City, and other councilors.
Grabe, ang lulupit ng mga kasama dito. Talagang yung mga kinonsulta niya na para maipasa itong petition na ito ay talagang mga malulupit.
And I also showed it to Banatbay, Banatbay, Coach Oli, and Boss Dada.
Malupit pala talaga itong petition na to. Mantakin mo mga sobrang mga matitigas na abogado, mga congressman, vice mayor, mga malulupit na mayor, tapos biglang pinasukan mo na ni Banatbay. At saka ni Coach Oli, saka ni Boss Dada. Mas lalo palang malupit talaga ito. Pakinggan natin.
And they are interested in joining me. So I included them as petitioners. There were some suggestions also given by the other petitioners, such as Attorney Martin Delgra. So we finalized it, and we have that petition that we filed in order to question the impeachment complaint filed against Vice President Sara Duterte.
So in short, you initiated this?
Yes. Therefore,
I initiated it. I provided the impetus and the idea, and presented it to my lawyer colleagues. More heads are better than one.
Yeah. Ako yung isa sa mga colleagues niya. I'm so honored, Attorney Torion, to be included in this petition. Thank you very much for your inclusion.
And there were suggestions to and fro, so it was actually revised 12 times before it was finalized. Yes.
Do I take it to mean that are you a counsel of Vice President Sara Duterte, or do you want to be?
No. I filed it in my own personal capacity, and as a matter of fact, she did not know anything about it until the filing of the petition before the Supreme Court.
Because she herself obviously filed her own petition for TRO,
I did
right?
not even know that. I did not even know that. I
Tama
only
yan.
heard about that when I browsed my Facebook, I think yesterday.
So
and
you did not
I
coordinate.
did not have any idea that she filed before us.
Okay, so there was no coordination, there was no working
Definitely,
together. Okay.
definitely.
Okay, I wanted to focus, Attorney Lito, no, on one you were saying in your complaint into the Supreme Court that the 3 prior impeachment complaints were not considered. We have spoken to a bunch of the lawmakers in the lower house. Ang sinasabi nila, itong 4th complaint ay binasa nila doon sa previous 3 complaints that according to you, no, hindi they malicious in action, no? Inupuan nila ng matagal maliciously. They argue that they actually made this 4th complaint to summarize and make more concise the points in the first 3 complaints, because like the first complaint was sobrang dami daw articles, 20 plus articles, etc. So what would you have to say about that?
So, sinasabi daw ng mga congressman, tagalugin ko lang ha, itong complaint na 1, 2, 3, yung impeachment na yun, pinagsama-sama nang daw nila doon sa pang-4th. Napakasinungaling talaga nito mga congressman natin. Oo.
Kung yun yung
that's a lie.
explanation nila.
It's baloney.
Oh, baluni. Alam sabihin ng baluni. Mas magandang ano 'yan, mas less harsh sa pagiging tanga. Ganun. Kalokohan o stupid, parang ganun. Oh, 'di ba? Parang that's baluni, hindi totoo 'yan. Huwag kayo nagpapaniwala sa mga kongresista natin. Hindi totoo na pinagsama-sama 'yan. Oh, 'yan ah. Bakit? Bakit kayo?
That's baloney. Because you could never see that in the 4th impeachment complaint.
Yo.
Those are afterthought, no? And besides, the Constitution is very specific. If you will read Article 11, Section 3, no, Paragraph 2 thereof states that when an impeachment complaints are filed in 3 ways. One, via a member of the House, when he files himself an impeachment complaint. Second, by any ordinary citizen, and there is going to be a congressman that is going to endorse that complaint. And then the third way is when 1/3 of them would agree to file a complaint. But in this, under Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 2, in relation with Rule 2, Section 3 of the House Rules on Impeachment, there is a mandatory requirement that upon the filing of an impeachment complaint, if you read the Constitution, there is a mandatory action on the part of the House of Representatives to subject it to the order of business within 10 session days. And for the Speaker, if you will read Rule 2, Section 3 of their own rules, mandate that the Speaker should include it in the order of business within 10 session days and refer it to the Committee on Justice within 3 session days. And the word use is immediately.
Yon, malinaw ho yun. So hindi ho pwedeng itenga ang isang reklamo o ang isang impeachment. Hindi mo pwedeng itenga yon at sabihin mo, sandali, i-consolidate natin yan, pagsasama-samahin natin yan. Hindi pwedeng gayon. Kailangan, pag may nag-submit na sa'yo, immediately, nasa nila yan, nasa rules nila, immediately, kailangan reviewin yan at tignan at dalhin sa Committee on Defense or Justice ba yun? Tama. Tama ba yun? Okay.
But they never acted on it. They keep citing Gutierrez versus House of Representatives to counter my argument on the concept of initiation, but they forgot that Gutierrez versus House of Representatives, there were 2 complaints filed, but in the first 2 modes. Okay, it was not filed by 1/3 vote, and even in those cases, if you will read the case in its entirety, no, first, now Senator Risa Hontiveros Baracuel filed it prior to the opening of Congress, but when Congress opened in that case of Gutierrez, no, the Speaker of the House immediately had it the next day referred to the order of business within 10 days. And then thereafter, it was referred to the, to the Committee on Justice within 3 session days.
Committee on Justice pala.